All right. I'm here in Canva. I have had a couple of people ask about doing Canva. So here we are. This is a homepage, so you can pretty much find all the most popular things right up here on the top. Your designs, whatever it is that you're working on right here underneath. And as you scroll down, you're going to continue to find a lot of the same things that you find on the top, but in template form so that you can visually see them. You can scroll down. That goes on like pretty much forever. So again, this is the homepage. Templates, you can find just templates for pretty much everything right here. Features, again, this is going to take you into some of the things that you can buy. So, if you want to print your own business cards, you can use a template to make your business cards, and then you can print your business cards through Canva. They have a thing where you can actually purchase your business cards through them, which is really cool. Learn because, they want you to learn. So they have a lot of tutorials. If you ever need any help, definitely come here, learn how to use Canva. It is awesome. If you need more help, you can DM me. I'm happy to help you. This over here on the left, your designs, another way to find your designs, shared with you. When I'm working with people, especially with doing podcast covers, this is another great place to find them. Brand kit. This is what it would look like with the free version. I do pay for it, but so I can add more colors, my brand fonts, my brand logos, but I do a lot of that in Adobe, so I don't really use this particular bit too much. Content planner, you can schedule stuff for Instagram. I haven't done my month for June yet, so it looks really empty, but totally awesome. Great thing to use. Create a team. If you want to add people to this stuff that you use, like if you're constantly exchanging and sharing with the same people, you can go ahead and create a team. All your folders, another place to find all your designs. Like, say you have templates that you've liked and you want to come back and find them easily, they will be here in your likes folder. Purchased, say you are not paying for Canva, but you did purchase something, an element, it will be in your purchased folder. You can use it again once you purchase it. It is yours to use, with caveats, depending on which purchase you use or you bought. Shared with you, again, another way to find that. Uploads. You can upload a lot of stuff in Canva, okay? So I'm not even going to scroll down because there's a lot of stuff that I've uploaded into Canva. Okay, so you can do templates and all that good stuff. Oh, create a design. That was the one thing I wanted to stop here. If you want to just create a design, you can do a custom size. So like, say 14 by 1400 pixels. This is a podcast cover art size. I do that size a lot lately. So that's why I have that one size there. But you can do pretty much anything, Instagram post, and it's going to tell you 1080 by 1080 is the Instagram post, Instagram story. It tells you what size these things are. So that's pretty cool, but you can do it, just not by pixels. You can, like your poster is 18 by 24 inches. So you do have different options. And I believe it also does centimeters and millimeters as well. So if you're, overseas and you do metric or whatever. Okay. So if you just click on Instagram post, it will bring up this page, which is just a blank page, just a blank Instagram post. You do have templates here on the left, so you can, go ahead and find some more templates if you like. Over here on the left, you will have another way to find your uploads, and you can upload media here again. You have photos. Now these are stock photos, so that's just what Canva has to offer. These are elements, cool things. You will probably use the heck out of these shapes, frames, lines. I use so many lines, and especially this square. So much text. Again, you will probably use the heck out of this. Styles. not so much. Audio, if you make something that you want to move, kind of like an audiogram, but not really. There's not really a way right now to upload your own MP3 files. But if you want to export something that, you know, like a quote or something, and you wanted to throw some music onto it, you know, to have that to Instagram, you can do that here. Videos, you know, you want to have moving waves or waterfall or something, you can do that as your background. Speaking of backgrounds, you can just have a static background. So, and then you can have all your folders are right here again. So let's make something. We got a background. Let's use this really cool aurora. Because who doesn't love the auroras? Love the northern lights. I've never seen the southern lights yet, but I've seen the northern ones. So let's do this. Let's make a square, because like I said, squares are awesome. They make a great thing here. This position over here, you can position the square anywhere you want. So if it's not perfectly center, you can make it perfectly center. You can put the top, left, right, bottom, anywhere you want. You can change it forward or backward. So once you start stacking elements, say you put a text there, and then you want, oh, you know what would be really cool would be another square on that. You can put the square at an angle on top of the text and then click backward, and it will put the box behind the text automatically, just like that. Super easy. This is transparency. So say I only want this box, but I only want it at like 75. Kind of want to see that aurora just a little bit through the box. There we go. Now let's put a photo over top. But this photo is a little bit bigger. So let's get our square here. Again, let's center it up. Let's get this photo. Again, like I said, this photo, it's rectangular. It does not really fit within the confines of all our cute little squares. So another cool thing that you can do is take it, click it, hold and drag, and till it's looking like it's filling in that little grid, and then let go. Just like putting a file into a folder. There you go. Now you have a star on top of an aurora. It looks cool. You can add some text if you want. You can add graphic. You know, you can move it around. You have this cool graphic that you can change colors to. You can make one side pink and the other side green. You can do all sorts of crazy things. So just make sure you save it as whatever you want to call it, and you're pretty much done. Another thing that you can do, we talked about templates. You find a template that you like, you can bring it up here, and I have my uploads. I want to click and drag my uploads over here. Want to do some of this. This is actually for to make something for some spirit wear. I want to make the words a little bit smaller so it stays on the same thing. We're going to take this template basically and we're going to create it into something that's our own. Now, this school's color is blue and silver, so I want to make this background blue, and I use the default color of blue for the school that I do work for. Just works. So that's pretty much that. Make sure, again, that you're saving it. And for me, I like to throw in the size into the title. It helps me stay organized. You don't have to, but that's just what I do. Now for resizing, this is something that comes with the paid feature. But it's really cool. Totally worth paying just for this one feature alone. I have this cool thing. It's made for Instagram. You can use it for Facebook. I totally do, but Facebook's technically a little bit different size. You take the Twitter post. Twitter post is 1600 by 900. Totally not 1080 by 1080. Copy and resize. Boom. It is now completely done. Make sure you save the name, and you can move the elements around as you want. So if you want to move this element over here and this element over here, and you want, hey, you know what, let's make this bigger now that we don't necessarily need all of that space anymore. So, make it how you want it, but there you go. And that's pretty much how easy Canva is. You can go ahead and, like, if you have your account saved, you can publish straight to it, or you can download, post it to all sorts of different places. If you download it, you can suggest as PNG, you can do JPEGs. If you do have the animated, you can download as an MP4. And let's pop over here and show you the animations real fast. It will show you the animations. Some of the animations are free. They do come with it. Some of them are paid features, and that will come with the Pro plan, or you can pay extra for it for one-time use feature. Anything that is a paid feature, you can just pay as a one-time use for that one particular thing if you just want to use it for that one thing. Or you can upgrade to Pro plan. So anyhow, that's pretty much basic Canva. If you do have any questions, feel free to DM me. Yeah, that's it. Have a fantastic day.